Yes, I think Graf's actually approached this match a little almost too thinking that she's got to out-hit Hingis. Now, I think she does that automatically. I think if she just kept her in long rallies, she's got to do far less moving than the Swiss girl because she's taller. She plays single-handed shots. Hingis has got to do a lot of running to cover the two-hander.
Well, Graf isn't certain. And the Ulrich, married to Steve Ulrich, an umpire on the men's tour, is down, and they can't find the mark, and that's got to mean it's on the line.
Yeah, so she took her eye off where the mark would be, and like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Well, no, Hingis can't do this. She cannot do this. Well, it certainly wasn't there. That's just being silly. And she's got to be very careful. She's already had a warning. She pushes this too far. Apart from alienating the crowd, she could lose a point here. That has to be unsportsmanship. Unsportsmanlike conduct. You are not allowed to cross the net.
Yeah, she obviously didn't like the umpire's comment, which was that it may not be the mark, but you have to lose the point, going with the original call.
Well, now she's demanding the referee and Georgina Clark coming onto court. Gilbert Issan, the referee, Georgina Clark, the tour manager from the WTA Tour. She's going to get a point penalty for crossing the net. Georgina Clark is... So, this is sensational because, of course, Hingis is now one more indiscretion from being disqualified in a Grand Slam final. It's good. I think it's 30-love.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, point penalty, Miss Hingis, 30-0.
It is 30-love. Now, laugh, but she needs to be very calm here. I understand her frustrations. I thought the ball probably was on the line, but you can't go round the net, and she knows it.
Yes, and she was in a no-win situation. At the same time as a player, you hate to hear the umpire saying that, but the umpire partly to blame for taking her eye off the mark.
Un petit peu de silence, s'il vous plaît, merci.
That's the best way to take your anger out, on the ball.
Yes, and considering her plight, really, that was a very controlled point by her. Not trying to hit it too hard, just keeping her routine, her rhythm. Well, that's the sort of point I think that Graf's got to play a lot more of. It may be just tiring for her, but I think it's even more tiring for Hingis.
It's certainly got the crowd involved here now. Oh, now a foot fault from the same line judge who's just come onto court because they changed the line judges at the last change of ends.
They seem to come so late to the call. Well, that's absolutely brilliant because she was out of position for the short backhand from Graf, and yet really was able to come up trumps by just turning the pressure onto Graf immediately with this delicate drop shot. Certainly sounded good and looked pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, if this gets overruled, Hingis's reaction will be rather interesting. No, it's not being overruled. It's a second serve.
Deuxième service.
Graf holds in one of the most extraordinary games in the women's game I've ever seen. 2-1 Hingis. 1-0. Hingis 2-1 up, second set.
Just going back to that incident, of course, one wonders why the penalty was actually judged by Georgina Clark. One wonders why the umpire hadn't done it in the first place. Immediately she crossed the bounds of the net, and of course, had she not appealed to the supervisor, etc., it would never have occurred because the umpire wasn't doing anything about it.
Quite right. Now Graf wants Anne the set. Dear me, it's all happening out here. And it's been overruled as out.
Steady on, Hingis.
Yeah, take a deep breath, count to 10. Smile at your mum, shake your head, and remember you're still winning the match.
30-15.
That just